This is Denise, and this is Unity Fort Worth's morning meditation, and it's Thursday morning, and I am so glad to be here to just connect. And as I was kind of thinking about our meditation today, I was just realizing how many people that I have connected with recently who have just been in need of healing and thinking about the healing process. And I was really thinking about how important our energy centers are when thinking about that healing process. And I've seen actually in how our energy centers can get askew instead of being aligned straight up and down, where they're aligned and synchronizing, harmonizing together, that instead they are all off, and one is way over here, one is way over here, and instead of being in alignment. So I thought I would do a meditation this morning, just synchronizing, working with those energy centers. Good morning, Jackie. So glad you are here and joining me this morning. And let's just kind of, I just first thought I would just remind everybody where our energy centers are. Good morning, Terry. Good to see you, or good to have you here. So just thinking about the first energy center is at the bottom of the spine where the perineum is. So that's number one. The second one is just a couple of inches below the navel. Jan Carroll, you're from Unity of Honolulu. So glad you have joined us. Love to have people from outside of Unity Fort Worth join us. So glad you're here. So let me go back to my energy centers. So the first one is at the perineum at the base of the spine. The second one is about 2 inches below the navel, and that is in the lower part of the abdomen. The third energy center is a couple of inches above the navel in the upper abdomen. The fourth is right here at the center of the heart. And the fifth is right here in the throat. Now, I do a lot of Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, and he has a center that is right in the back of the head where the pineal gland is. So I will call that the sixth center. So if you're not used to doing that center, just be aware it's in the back of the head, the back of the think of going at the back of the throat and right at the back of the head. And there is a mass of centers right there, neural center. So think of going straight in the back, right alignment with the eyes, kind of. And then the seventh center is here at the between the two eyebrows. And then the eighth is above the head, about 8 to 10 inches above the head. So those are the ones that we will be going through this morning. So let's begin I will light our candle, kind of just being the symbol of bringing forth our inner connection, turning off the outer world. And I was just thinking as I was lighting that candle, how important it is to not only see each center in itself, but see the space that it emanates around each center. So as you're going through each center, feel the space, because that's what we're doing, is we're connecting with the field around each center. Okay, so let's begin. Just getting into alignment with our bodies, closing the eyes and moving into this beautiful space that is right here available to us as we breathe. Feeling the body relax. With each and every breath, feeling it become heavy in to the chair or the seat that you're in. And feeling this lifting from the tailbone up through to the crown of the head, aligning the center of us, and then relaxing shoulders, the jaw, the hands, the feet. As you let your breath flow in and out. And kind of just watching that breath, smoothing out bumps and jerks. And for a moment, just being aware of the space around our full body. There is this beautiful space that is beyond the matter, our physicalness. And it's the field around us. So just be aware of the energy all around the body. Letting the breath be smooth. And then gently bringing your attention down to that first energy center at the perineum. And then notice the space around that center. And get to know the feeling of that specific energy center. There is a distinct feeling, knowing within each of the centers. Breathe into it, feel it, and feel the space around it. Ebbing and flowing, moving. And then gently release your attention from that first center and move right on in to the second center. Just below the navel, finding it, becoming aware of it. Notice the distinct difference in how it feels compared to the first. Feel the space around the second energy center. Feeling it flowing, moving. Notice that there is a distinct feeling within it, around it, flowing through it. Breathe into it. And then release it and move up into the third energy center, above the navel in your mid-abdominal area. Getting to know that distinct feeling coming from this center. Feeling the space around the center as you breathe into it. Getting to know how it feels. Feeling the flow, moving in it and through it. And then releasing it and letting the energy move right on up into the fourth energy center, right at the center of the heart. Breathing and expanding this beautiful, sweet center. It expands with each and every breath. Feeling the space around the heart center, ebbing and flowing, moving in and through. This beautiful expansion of the heart. Enjoy it. And then gently begin to move on up to the fifth energy center, right at the throat. Noticing the change in the energy again, the change in the feel as your throat begins to just expand. Breathe, feeling the space around the throat. Opening up, expanding the area around the throat, relaxing the jaw, the shoulders. And get to know the distinct feeling of this energy center as it opens the space around the center. And then gently releasing the fifth center, moving on up into the sixth. And this is moving to the back of the head, kind of alignment with the nose all the way across to the back of the head where the pineal gland is. So feeling, just bring your attention and just focus in on that area for a few moments. Breathe into it, feeling the ebb and flow. As the energy begins to expand into this area, feeling the space around this center. Ebbing and flowing. Breathing in and through it. As you just feel the energy emanating from this area of the body. And then gently releasing and coming on up into the seventh center, the point between the two eyebrows. As you breathe right in between the eyebrows. Feeling the flow. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the space around this center. emanating and flowing as you breathe in and out. And then moving on up to the 8th center as you release the 7th. And this is 6 to 10 inches above the head. Just moving right on up there. This is our connection to those higher consciousness levels. So just feeling above the head this ebb and flow of energy. And even if you cannot feel it, imagine that you feel it. And it begins to come. The more you imagine and move your mind up toward it, then all of a sudden it begins to just flow. So just breathe in and out, feeling above the head, bringing your attention there. Feel as if there's energy coming from the universe right in to the top of your head. As you just continue to breathe, being in the moment. And then breathe in from the top of the head, feel the breath come right down into the top of the head through the 7th center. Breathe more in, down as it comes on down through the 6th. Opening through the 5th of the throat. Just feel it as if it's dropping down through the heart. Continue to just feel the breath and the energy moving on down through the heart, into the upper abdomen. Breathe, feel it come on down into the lower abdomen, down into the 1st center, the perineum, and spread all the way down through the feet, the legs, the feet, and the toes. Down into the earth, connecting you with our groundedness. I am whole. I am holy. Holding that moment and just being. And so it is. Enjoy, stay in that moment, and hope you have a beautiful day. Oh, I'm reading Love Dr. Joe. It's my little piece of it. Yes. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.